Question two is to one of those. Sometimes we, as much as a, it's my pet peeve for people to think physics is just like math. Sometimes we physicists act like mathematicians do. This is one of those. "Quote unquote" free fall is a matter of mathematical. There's a definition of free fall that's in the textbook. That's not necessarily what you would call intuitively free fall. Let me show you what I mean. I think, I didn't search this before class. Let me, I hope it'll come out right. So if you look at the portion of the textbook that talks about free fall, they will define, and I think they actually say this. An interesting application is called the free fall, which describes the motion of an object falling in a gravitational field. And I think do they? Hmm, okay, they kind of spread it out. So one of the way I like to describe this motion of an object falling in a gravitational field, I'd like to qualify that by saying falling in a gravitational field without influence of any other forces. That's sort of what they mean, where they say, for the ideal situations of these first few chapters, an object falling without air resistance or friction, meaning falling without any other forces other than gravity, is defined to be in free fall. So, and what we mean by falling isn't necessarily downward movement. So I guess my encouragement is to read this section carefully and just know that we apply these definitions rather literally. That, so yeah, so by falling in the context of free fall does not necessarily imply the body is moving from a greater height to the lesser height. Um, yeah, so watch out for that as you are answering this question.